Hi there, everybody. I want to show you something very interesting. And this is AI related, or AI 100%. So if you have ChatGPT and you pay for it and you have the GTP4 option, I went to ChatGPT and I went to the web browsing feature under the ChatGPT 4, and I said, tell me about the home care agency, Home Care Matters in Flowery Branch, Georgia. Now, the reason I'm doing this is to find out, what does AI think about some of our clients, or where are they getting the information? And I also did this on BARD. So I did it in two places. I did ChatGPT, and then I went to BARD and did the same thing. And I'm going to show you what my experience is. So ChatGPT has not been hooked up to the internet until, recently they've rolled that out. So ChatGPT does not have the benefits of being the monster that Google is, that already knows everything there is to know about anything that's on the web. So ChatGPT has to find the information and then regurgitate it back to you. And sometimes that's easy, and sometimes for it, and sometimes it's not. So you can see all the processes that ChatGPT went through to find information. First of all, the search they narrowed the search down to Home Care Matters, Flowery Branch, Georgia. Perfect. They clicked on their website. Perfect. Read the content, went back to the last page, clicked on it again. Reading content failed, going back to the last page. So you can see all the stuff. This took about 3 or 4 minutes. It did a lot of clicking on caring.com, a lot of reading content failed. It finished browsing, and it came up with this. Home Care Matters is an award-winning home care agency located in Flowery Branch, Georgia. The agency has over 12 years of experience, and I'm not going to read every single word of this because I'm going to try to keep this short. Interesting is that every reference is here with these little 1, 2, 3, 4s, which is mostly the website, which is good. Number 5 is also the website. Number 6 is also the website. So it's taking the content for Home Care Matters directly off of its website. So what's important to know about this is that if your website does not have a plethora of content, if it does not describe your services well, if it does not have an About Us page that tells your story, you are going to be missing out on all of this information that an AI can produce about you or your business. It says, as for the specific details about their pricing and services, unfortunately, I couldn't find detailed information in the given time. I would recommend reaching out directly to Home Care Matters for the most accurate and updated information. Their website does provide a click-to-call button for easy contact. The reviews I found on their website from clients were overwhelmingly positive, praising the care, flexibility, and responsiveness of the agency and its staff. Every single thing that this AI feature picked up, and believe me when I say, if someone is going to try to vet you, they are going to eventually, maybe not today, but eventually type in your name in AI and see what comes up. Let's go to BARD. So BARD was really fast. And not only did BARD give me like a summary, they also gave me several different versions of the same summary. Home Care Matters is a home health care service, which is not exactly right, but guess what? In Google, for Google Business, your Google Business profile, Google is not really good about defining the difference between non-medical home care and home health care. If you know, you know. So we always choose home health care service. There are a few other choices, but those are mostly UK-driven descriptions that don't really work here in the United States. So home health care service is why this was picked up. Remember, BARD is Google. Home Care Matters is a home health care service in Flowery Branch, Georgia. They provide a variety of services, personal care. This is all correct. Quality care agency is licensed by the state of Georgia and is a member of the National Association of Home Care and Hospice, accredited by Joint Commission, which is a national organization. That's probably true too. I'd have to look at the website. Home Care Matters is a great option for seniors and people. The additional details, founded in 2014. Now, the other, I believe this is picking this up from Google Business Profile. The ChatGPT said 2012, searched Flowery Branch in the surrounding areas, licensed, accredited, team of experienced and compassionate, committed. If you're looking for a home health care agency in Flowery Branch, I would highly recommend Home Care Matters. They have a proven track record of providing quality care to their patients. So And then there are no references given. Google is the reference for this. And if I were to say Google it, I could probably do that. Now, there's other drafts here. Basically say the same thing, maybe a little more detailed in some, but they all say home health care service. And this one's probably the longest. This one says it's founded in 2015 and does give a little bit more about Valerie and her mother. Homemaking, fall prevention. This one's a little better, and I think this is the right phone number. I'd have to look at the website. Let's see. They offer a wide range of services. So the question is, what year were they? What year were they founded? We'll have to go back and make sure that's correct across. But interesting how Google came up with pretty much. Wait a minute. A strong, independent woman who lived on her own until she was 90 years old. Dee had a stroke that left her unable to care for herself, and Valerie's determined to find her way to keep her mother at home. She couldn't find a home care agency there. Okay, so this is false. This is not true. I don't know if Dee lived to be 90. I don't think so. And I know for a fact it wasn't a stroke. I don't think. I think it was, and Valerie, darling, you can correct me. It was cancer. She had cancer. So I'm not sure where this is coming from. And of course, BARD does not give us sources as to where this came from, which is really interesting. So who wins, ChatGPT or BARD? Now, I would say for fast response, BARD hands down was the winner, and fairly accurate. Fairly accurate. There are some inaccuracies in this content. I mean, this is in the BARD content, inaccuracies, depending on the draft you choose. And ChatGPT pretty much got it right as far as I know, and they did source or show you where the resources they used. It was slower, but it took more time, and it only gave us one version of this. Now I could say regenerate response, and it would do it again, so I can get more than one. And I can also say, please continue to and expand, explain, rewrite, shorten, or tweetify. So I don't know who the winner necessarily is here, but this tells me a whole lot about what's going on. A lot of the information that BARD is getting is coming from partially your Google business profile and partially from your website. So if those two things are not in sync, or if those two things are not optimized, you are going to be sending out the wrong messages and the wrong information to consumers. This isn't going to go away. This is only going to become more prevalent. So right now, it's important that your website is giving AI the right information about you, not just some two-liner sentences. And it's important that your Google business profile is optimized and up to date. I hope that helps everybody out there. Thanks. Bye.